Good morning. This is WRES and I'm Mrs. Rogers.
And I'm Evan Dowling. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. And now over to Mrs. Rogers for today's top stories.
Thank you, Evan. Today in Top Stories, we have a new story. The PTO, Mrs. Garrett, and 4-H Club are continuing the Ritzman tradition of providing Thanksgiving dinners for 15 Ritzman families. Monetary donations can be made via PayPal. Email the Ritzman PTO in the shown link below. They are also collecting cash donations. Please be sure to email them. Their email address is ritzmanpto@gmail.com. In other top news, we have Ramtastic students to talk about. The first Ramtastic student is Ashlyn Ebby. Ashlyn Ebby was nominated by Mrs. Williams. Mrs. Williams says that Ashlyn is responsible, has good attendance, and is a good helper. This is what Miss Williams has to say. Ashlyn does an amazing job with virtual learning. She and her cat attend class daily and complete all assignments. She unmutes when appropriate to contribute to class discussions and also shares answers in the chat. Recently, she and a classmate played a game during lunch. Ashlyn set a timer so they wouldn't be late returning from lunch. Way to be Ramtastic, Ashlyn. And another student that was Ramtastic was chosen by Mrs. Knopp. Mrs. Knopp nominated Sharon Richmond. She says that Sharon is respectful, has a good attitude, responsible, hardworking, has good attendance, and self-control, and a good helper. This is what Miss Knopp has to say about Sharon. Sharon Richmond is a pleasure to have in art class. Sharon is always respectful to the other students in class and submits all of her pictures of her artwork to the Google Classroom. This week, one of Sharon's classmates was having a difficult time with the sound on her Chromebook. She could not hear anything during class. At the end of the class, Sharon stayed on the Meet to give me a suggestion to share with her classmate that she learned from Mr. Orr. I did share this with other students and it fixed the problem immediately. Sharon is a Ramtastic student with a good attitude. Thank you for being a good helper. Lastly, we have a student that was nominated by Mrs. Thompson. Mrs. Thompson has nominated Evan Dowling, our host. Mrs. Thompson says that he has a good attitude, hardworking student, and he's a helper. This is what Mrs. Thompson has to say about Evan. Evan Dowling is Ramtastic. He comes to school and school comes easy for Evan. He does very well with the following directions and with understanding his work. What makes Evan Ramtastic is that he wants to be challenged. He wants rigorous assignments and to be pushed to the next reading level. He enjoys reading because he knows it increases his knowledge of content. Evan is also helpful when it comes to assisting with technology issues. Way to be Ramtastic, Evan. In other top news, we will be talking about Ritzman expectations. They are respect, responsibility, ready to learn, and safety. And now over to Evan to learn about being safe.
Today we will learn about being safe and how that looks with online learning. If you are safe, you avoid eating and drinking while using your device. Ask for help when you need it. I hope that you are doing your best to be safe at Ritzman CLC. Today is Friday, November 13th, 2020. Happy birthday to Hunter Whitecloud, who celebrated his birthday yesterday, and today, happy birthday to the Camden Ngun. These have been your morning announcements. Have a Ramtastic day!